Yo, what's good with it? Realest peace, blessings. Shout out to the supporters. Hit the like, support. I'd appreciate that. Respectfully. Myverse versus First Lady Flamez, bro. Definitely, to me, the most anticipated battle. At least one of them. But honestly, for me, it was the most anticipated. Because it has an authentic backstory to it, like David and Goliath, right? Because it's like, what is Myverse going to do to get a victory over Flamez, who is regarded as the female JC? That's like that's definitely a high compliment that a female can receive. Flamez don't come outside a lot, right? But when she do, you know what she coming to do. And it just get nasty, bro. Flamez is just, she different for real, for real. One of my favorite battles of hers is versus E Hart. That is a classic. If somebody was to ask me, what battle would you refer to me so I can learn about this girl, I would say Flamez versus E Hart. So in the spaces about a year ago, Myverse is in there talking the stuff, talking the talk. And, she's talking spicy, too, from what I remember. And Flamez cuts her off, and she's like, yo, who is you to be saying what you saying? Who is you to be talking what you talking when you really ain't walked that walk? You ain't nobody. Even though Myverse has been there, longer or whatever. Flamez downplayed it in front of everybody, and that stuck with Myverse. You could tell, right? After that, Myverse was calling Flamez out. Flamez was turning Verse down. And I understand why Myverse wanted the battle, because not only did Flamez play her in the spaces in front of everybody, but she's like, she don't get the respect that she feel like she deserves. It's that age-old story of a female battler who has been around, but and let's keep it 100, because she stepped outside and did the wilding out, all that other stuff. She could have put time into battling, and maybe she would have maybe by now she would have had so many plates that folks would have had to respect her. But nonetheless, fam, I think she figured, if I could get a W over First Lady Flamez, how could these females not respect me? I think that's what was in her mind, because she wanted this battle bad. And Flamez, she wasn't interested. For whatever reason, I don't know what the reason was. She didn't want to battle her. But smacking him got it to happen. So let's get into the battle. I gave it to Flamez 3-0, fam. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to be specific, because I don't like throwing that 3-0 out there and make it seem like the person was whack trash, and Myverse was far from that. But at the end of the day, the whole thing is to decide the outcome. Like, who did you like better in that round? Who do you think did more than the other person? Who do you think was just better? And this is how it went for me. It was like a pattern. Every 3 rounds, it went like this for me. Myverse would rap. People would be interested in what she's saying. She's talking and she's rapping. It's like, okay, Myverse, go ahead. There you go. Do you think? And then by the time Flamez was rapping, she just took it to a different level. And what she was saying, to the point where it was like, it just wiped away everything that Myverse was saying, bro. And it was like that all 3 rounds. And I could not find myself to give Myverse even one of those rounds. I'm comparing every word, every line, every bar. And it's apples and oranges, fam. So some people gonna feel different. I'm sure. I've seen somebody say Myverse 2-1. I'm not hating that. But me, after analyzing that thing and watching it multiple times, I stand on what I'm saying. I gave it 2 Flamez, man. It's like I say, apples and oranges. If Flamez was the orange, she was just a little bit more juicier. Every round, she was just doing more. She was just saying more. And I couldn't give it to Myverse. I couldn't. With that being said, there wasn't nothing wrong with what Myverse was doing. There wasn't nothing wrong with what she was saying. Her bar, you know what I'm saying? I liked that her second round a lot. She got into Myverse got this thing where she get into like this little pocket. You know what I'm saying? She brought up Jack a few times. That kind of got worn out for me. But Myverse is dope, man. I can't say nothing away from, but when we talking about win or loss, I got to give her the L on this one. Just because Flamez, she knew what the assignment was. She knew what the objective was. This girl was dancing while Myverse was rapping, fam. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why Flamez is so arrogant and cocky. She knows she got something special. She know it. Her pen is crazy. But yeah, man, if you watched the battle, let me know if you felt different. Leave your own comment, perspective on it. Like I said, I got Flamez. Realest one piece. Blessings. I'm out.